Just because it's not the prettiest game on the board does not mean there is no value in this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Griffin Murphy from DocSports.com coming at you with 3 free selections in the same game in the NBA. This matchup is between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Utah Jazz. I've got a side, total, and player prop for you guys rolling into this game, and we're going to get right into this breakdown. I do want to let you guys know, if you head on over to DocSports.com/free60, we'll hook you guys up with a free $60 account. You could use that free $60 on my premium selections. Those are my absolute best bets over at the website. We're on a $4,000 run in NBA. We're on a $3,000 run in NHL. College hoops, I think we're 3-0 in our last 3 selections for about $1,100 in profit. We've been ripping everything apart. Go check out my DocSports.com bio. You guys can see my records and runs. They're posted every single day. If you guys want to get on board, use that free 60 link and jump on board. Enough of all that. You guys are here for this 3 selections, the hat trick, side total, and player prop between the Pelicans and the Utah Jazz. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into this thing. We've got the Pelicans on the road in this one, currently sitting at 18-42 on the year. Whilst we got Utah back at home, where they are a brutal 18-41 on the season. Now, for this Pelicans team, their median, not bad, but definitely much better than expected. This team's 5-5 in their last 10 games, and they're currently on a 3-game winning streak. They just played the Jazz now they're in a back-to-back situation. The last time this team played each other, which was in their most recent matchup on Thursday, the Pelicans took it to the Jazz on the road, same sequence, in a 129-118 final. In that game, New Orleans was laying 6.5 points in that matchup. So not only did they get the cover, but they won outright on the road. We've got the same situation here. Pelicans in this matchup, while we've got the Jazz at home. Jazz currently 11-19 at home this season. 3-7 in their last 10 games and currently on a 4-game losing streak. Whilst I've mentioned Pelicans red hot right now on that 3-game winning streak, but this is when all seem bad. The one thing about the Jazz, this team plays very competitive basketball until the second half. This team completely implodes in the fourth. And that is why we are looking at the first half line for the Utah Jazz to cover the spread in this matchup. I believe they're going to come into this matchup. This is a revenge spot. They're on their own home court. They're on a 4-game losing streak, and they're playing one of the other arguably most worst teams in the NBA. They're going to want to come out sharp and strong in this game early. They're going to make a statement. Give me the Jazz first half line against the spread as my first selection. Second selection, we're looking at Zion for the Pelicans. We're going to go with his under. We're taking his under points and assists in this game. I do not believe Zion's going to be able to have himself an outbreak game, especially in back-to-back situations. I believe the Utah Jazz defense is going to be able to formulate very well with this being their second go-around. So give me Zion on his points and rebounds under. Assists under, my apologies. And my third and final play is that total. So, as mentioned, these two teams just squared off against each other, and that game landed in a 129-118 high-scoring game. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no reason to try to fix what's not broken. Give me the over total points in this matchup. I believe we're going to see a very similar output. I believe both of these teams coming into this game, very hard fought, going to go at it. These are the two arguably worst teams in the NBA, as mentioned. These two teams are going to try to both make statements, and that comes on the offensive side. So, give me the over total points in this matchup as my third and final play to the hat trick. You guys already have the free 60 link. If you guys want to get on any of my premium selections, use that link. And as always, this is Griffin Murphy from DocSports.com. Best of luck to you guys this weekend, and once again, best bets.